Tyrus absolutely destroys CNN. I don't know how you want to put it, but it's over for them. He calls out how they are, I don't want to use the R word, but they have a problem with minorities, let's just say. This goes back to how they thought they could just bring up any old rapper to come out and either defend P. Diddy or attack him or whatever. But they went out and just got a lot of stereotypes to come on their show. And the stereotypes ended up turning around and snapping it off on CNN. Absolutely destroyed them. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is happy because we're watching CNN, watching meritocracy come in and attack them for all their woke years. We're talking about 30 years of CNN wokeness developing. And now they're being exposed. Now their ratings are so low they can't conduct their business. And that's good news for Trump.
This is the ugliness of the elites. When it's one of their own, they want to have a fact-finding team, and they're trying to find black men to come forward and try to support Diddy.
They're trying to find anyone who will support Diddy. Of course, no one's going to support Diddy because Diddy's in trouble now. But before that, he had all the celebrities. He had CNN. He had Ellen DeGeneres as one of his close friends. He had all Cuba Gooding Jr. All these close buddies were around him when he was hot. Every entertainment person wanted to be around P. Diddy till now.
There is no support. There's no one gave a damn about his apology. It was you did it 10 years ago and you're apologizing now. You're talking about now you were on a tough time.
That's about P. Diddy apologizing for the video leaking just now, about a 10-year-old video of him beating his girlfriend in a hotel. Yeah. And then now he apologizes. So, you know, this is how social media works too. I have a lot of video of me forever. This is my face. I mean, my kids will be judged by this. I'll be made fun of. This is, you know, the internet never forgets.
You were spending all Biggie's money. What are you talking about? Like these individuals, they get caught. The question we should be asking is, why did it take so long? Because it's not like that film sits in that hotel forever. Somebody had it.
Well, and everybody knew about P. Diddy. That's the other thing. Why did it take so long? Everybody knew in Hollywood, all of his friends, all of his closest friends. No one said anything. Why? Because people are cowards. Hundreds, probably thousands of people knew about what P. Diddy was doing, beating his girlfriend and abusing youth. Probably thousands of people knew. Not one person had the courage to leak this stuff until 10 years later. Now all the truth's coming out and everyone's getting brave. And once that cascade starts, a little chink in the armor, kind of like as we uncover a little bit of information about Fani Willis, then comes a giant landslide, and everyone goes, how did this person make it with all this corruption?
Yeah, this is the thing with the elites. They all like to play these games, and some of the things he's being accused of is disgusting. And you see a video like that, and then you bring somebody on, just another black guy who raps. Diddy never rapped.
No, that's CNN's biggest mistake is they go, you, Cameron, you're a black guy and you rap. Tell us about Diddy. He's like, P. Diddy didn't rap. He was just a producer, like a promoter.
So you just brought a black guy on there and he had fun with it. And good for him because he outsmarted them and he played with them. He made a fool out of them because they were trying to make a fool out of him.
And he used them to sell us.
Well, and how hard is it to make a fool of CNN? All these white, rich snob elites, and this rapper comes in and he goes, I'm going to drink this supplement and use you guys for a commercial to promote this product.
He made a great comment. He said, you don't need to bring me on here to ask me if I was offended. I'm disgusted. Nobody's going to be like, oh, that video, you have to understand how he was feeling that morning. No one gives a damn. He beat a woman. He got away with it.
And that's the real story, is that P. Diddy beat his girlfriend and got away with it for 10 years. And now he did a week apology. Now he's doing the apology tour. But we're getting back to this CNN stuff in just a second. Here's the numbers. Desperation at CNN, despite efforts to stop the ratings bleed, CNN seems to be digging a deeper hole for itself. From May 13th to 19th, the network managed to snag only 83,000 viewers. Now, this is news from nearly a year ago. I'm just going to tell you guys, they tried to fix this. Viewers in the crucial 25 to 54 age demographic during the primetime 8 p.m. slot. The historic low puts CNN miles behind its competitors, with Fox drawing 2 million and MSNBC 1.1 million viewers. It's clear CNN is struggling to keep its race up. Look down at my videos below, you'll see many of them get over 83,000 views. That's an average show number for CNN. That's how bad they're doing. 83,000 viewers. At the most this month, they were getting up in the 111,000 views. Now they're going to get to do a presidential debate, Trump versus, and that'll be one of the most watched debates in American history. So they're going to get some ratings, but only because of Trump. And that's probably why their ratings are down, because they hate Trump.
CNN sucks.
This is the lowest number in 9 years. CNN got 93,000 viewers in the 25 to 54 demo, which is extremely important for ad revenue.
That just came out there. This is the one. This was the announcement from a year ago. To repair their low views a year ago, they got Ron Lemon. Ron Lemon got canned. X did a deal with him and canned that deal within 24 hours.
In the week of January 16th through January 22nd, the network had some 444,000 viewers during prime time, a number that CNN has not seen since May of 2014. CNN CEO Chris Licht has taken actions to increase ratings by launching a morning show with Don Lemon.
How did that work out? Last year's big plan to save CNN was to launch a show with Ron Lemon. After millions of dollars they spent on him, they canned him. That's all within a year. They launched his new show to turn the network around and lost him. He gone. Here's CNN yesterday.
Regardless of the reasons for going to the Bronx, it's important. No one should be presumptive to assume that people of color are going to just vote one way purely because they're black or because they're Hispanic. That seems to be the case for my Democratic friends.
Now they're bringing in real people to criticize the Democrats, including in this case, he's saying like, my Democrat friends think blacks are just going to vote Democrat. And by the way, this guy's message really is about CNN. He should look at the co-host, the Democrats across from him, on how they talk and what they think, because that's how they act, is that Democrats are just going to vote black. Now the numbers are pouring away from Biden and heading toward Trump.
I think it's why a lot of people of color are looking at Joe Biden and they're realizing that my life is not better. When I go to the grocery store, things are expensive. The infrastructure in my surrounding community has not improved. And when I think about the future for my children, they're still in dilapidated schools where the educational system is deplorable. That's the Democratic message in my perspective.
Yeah, the Democratic message is poor performing schools, corruption, all of our institutions burning down and dying. And CNN is seen as a Democrat brand. So of course they're going to lose ratings compared to Fox News. And MSNBC is crashing too, well below Fox News.
But to have a Republican show up, whether he's being booed, jeered, whatever the case may be, he's showing up to places where Joe Biden is not, and I think that's going to make a difference.
We're counting on that difference possibly being the main thing that wins the election. That is the thing that is causing CNN's ratings to go down, because they will not do peace. They won't even feature Trump. They don't want to talk about Trump. They talk about him reluctantly when they have to. Here's Anderson Cooper covering for Biden as Biden is just seizing up on stage, frozen in space. Remember this one?
About that, with just in terms of inflation, because you had told us at a town hall, I think it was in July, that this was just near-term inflation. The Wall Street Journal recently talked to like 67 financial experts who said that they saw high inflation going all the way or deep into 2022.
That's back when they were still covering up for inflation. Biden frozen on stage, never got a tough question. Even that's not tough. But they should have said, why are you freezing up like a robot? Even this host, Jimmy Fallon, knows why CNN got the debate with Biden versus Trump.
Yeah, Biden and Trump will meet June 27th on CNN, and one of Biden's debate conditions was not having an audience. So that explains why it's on CNN.
Even late night is turned on CNN. Those are their own people. Here's two different quotes from CNN. Here's CNN, the top one. It's time to chill with all the recession talk. Now, that was published on February 6th of 2023. And then within 1 month, here's CNN, the same one, why a U.S. recession is probably coming. So they go from covering it up to, hey, easy on the recession talk, to admitting a recession is coming. That is, they were wrong, beyond wrong, and they were punishing you, saying it's time to stop talking about this recession. All of us saw it coming. And CNN, this was part of their cover-up, just like covering up Hunter Biden's laptop. They have no interest in bringing true news to you. They deserve to get smashed. Here's more on Trump's rise. After his fellow nominees dropped out, his numbers went up on CNN.
I want to take a look back through history. Performance after opponents dropped out. These are non-incumbents in presidential primaries. I want you to look through the years, right? Mitt Romney was getting about 71% of the vote after his opponents dropped out. Donald Trump back in 2016, 74%. Joe Biden last time around, 77%. The one who's actually getting the highest share after his opponents dropped out is actually Donald Trump this time around with 81%.
Now that's some good reporting on CNN's part. This guy came a little late to the game after they hemorrhaged too much of their audience.
The third thing, Jim, and this is the truth, and you and I know this as Latinos, there are some Latino immigrants who forget they came here as immigrants and who want to shut the door behind them.
Now, this is Ann Navarro, who is an official CNN spokesperson, by the way, in addition to being a host on The View. And she's saying that this is about the illegals that come over. Once they come over the border, they want to close the border behind them. Correct. Because they probably know that it's illegal. It doesn't mean that they want to keep it open. That's just being a normal person to say, hey, this open border, I might have gone through it, but it doesn't mean everyone should.
And who think being anti-immigrant somehow is going to make them pass as more American.
By the way, in being anti-immigrant, not immigrant, and she's wrong to say that anyone's against immigration. By being against illegal immigration, they are being more American. So they're right, she's wrong, and here she calls them stupid. This is Ann Navarro on CNN calling immigrants stupid.
Pass as whatever. And that's a very stupid attitude to have.
Well, that documents the end of CNN, especially Anna Navarro. Ooh, this product is stale. It's 20 years stinky, stale, old, boring, liberal, hatred against Trump. And now they're looking around going, our channel doesn't work. Yeah, the people don't trust you anymore. They don't trust you to deliver the news anymore. They trust a wrestler like Tyrus to come and tell people what to think. Tyrus is more accurate to how the rest of us believe than CNN. That's the problem. I'm Doug in Exile.